How's your morning been going so far?
Feeling pretty good. Woke up. I'm pretty excited about this week. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, it looks like we're gonna have some pretty good price action compared to the last couple of weeks. So I'm actually pretty hyped up.
Yeah, I'm connecting to my phone, trying to see what price action looking like, what the market's looking like.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked for this morning. So let's hope we have a good morning. But I think we will. But I love being back on the charts after a couple day bender. But I feel like I've been on the charts for 3 years. Only been on the charts for like 3 days.
Yeah, every time the weekend comes around when the market's closed, it always feels like it's forever. It comes around when the market's closed, it always feels like okay.
About 15 minutes until market is open.
Any news? Is there any news, Thomas?
Let me see. So, what do you look at for new? Do you look at Forex Factory or what?
Yeah, that's where I look at.
Yeah, let me go look real quick. I don't believe so. Or let me see. Yeah, I don't believe so. Yeah, today we don't really have any news at all. Yeah, we actually don't have any news at all. But tomorrow we do have news. President Trump speaks tomorrow morning, right before or an hour before market open, and then we got news 9 a.m. So we'll we'll see how that price action plays out. That just means that money's gonna be pushed into the market, so it's gonna be volatile, which I'm pretty hyped up about. Oh, where's everybody at this morning? Usually everybody's in here, but at least no, it's not even eight. It's not 8:20 yet. Yeah, usually everybody's in here by 8:20. He's the first one here. I'm, I'm gonna be talking shit to everybody else. Y'all late? Y'all late?
Yeah, I was hoping Quez was in here.
Yeah, Quiz. Actually, I think Quiz has school today, so he might not be in here for at least an hour or two. But we're still gonna catch some good setups without him.
I was
But
gonna say, I do have class at 9 and I have a test,
hmm,
so I might not be able to be on the call.
no, that's good.
So that's why I'm like kind of tuning in right now.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you anyway. So yesterday, me and Quiz was going through education, and we was just updating a little bit. So if you want to go through me and Quiz's education sometime this week, and just get back to us, we'll probably give you a follow up call Monday and see who you want your mentor to be, and that'll be the best. But yeah, if you have time, just try to go through our education. No rush, honestly. But we're still making updates on it. We're trying to structure it the best way for new people. But it's some pretty good education. It personally it has my trading notes that I use every single day, or on my strategy, on my education it does. But I don't know what Quiz's education looks like. We're just gonna relay that to you this morning. That you should be able to go in our app, daytradingv1.app, and you should see both of our education.
Okay, yeah.
Hey Thomas, how are you marking out highs and lows on TradingView?
Give me 1 second. Let me finish this up real quick. Good morning, brother. You drinking coffee or what?
Dude, no, it ain't coffee. I made tea this morning.
That's funny to say.
I've been,
I heard that's better.
bro,
I heard
I'm
that's
not
better
gonna lie.
for you.
I've been getting into that, dude. Whenever it's cold, like if I gotta go outside or work or something, I like to, dude. Drinking something hot in the morning makes such a big difference.
Yeah, I heard that's honestly better for you. That's, shit, I might have to jump on the trend.
It's pretty good, dude. I put a little honey in mine for like a little bit of sweetness.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just drinking black tea. Actually, I'm not drinking black tea. I'm drinking green tea, which has no caffeine, but they make tea bags that have caffeine. I got a couple of those. And they're pretty, dude, it's pretty fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, so let me see. Let me change it to this. How was your weekend, brother? What'd you get into?
My weekend's pretty good. My uncle's building a shop, so I pretty much spent most of my free time over there at his house helping him form up for the pad. They're actually pouring it today, so.
Heard that. Just a little cold.
Yeah.
I know they're having fun out there with
Bro.
that. Yeah.
Bro, is it cold? And the wind is what makes it so
That's what
important.
it's cold, but really the wind is what makes it like terrible.
Mm-hmm.
But so what you're asking? How I mark out my highs and lows? So
Yeah.
do you have any type of like indicator or anything, or you just like, or you go by session times?
I do have the session time indicator on. I don't know why, but it's like, well, I can flip my screen around and show you.
Yeah, let me take a peek at it real quick. And start making all my highs and lows. Market's gonna open about 8 minutes.
So on this one, it's working. On the NASDAQ one, it's working. And then I have ES over here. And I don't know what is going on with this side. It's not even real time or anything.
Yeah. Trying to look at it.
So I don't know what the deal is.
Me over here.
I mean, it shows it's moving up and down. I don't know what the freaking problem is.
Go to the indicator. What indicator do you use?
I just typed one up this morning. Just
Oh, bet. Yeah, let me put you on this. I wish Quez was in here. God, he uses the free indicator that I don't even use no more. But let me see your screen real quick.
alright.
Look up ICT, and it should be ICT kill zones and pivots. Yeah. So let me. Dang, I wish Quez was in there. Go go to the indicator, and there should be like a settings tab.
What tab?
Here, look at my screen real quick.
Oh, where'd you put my keys?
Yeah.
What's up, Grant?
Morning.
Morning. All right, so you're looking at my screen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you see how I'm going up these indicators, and there's a settings right here, and it pops up. It'll pop up like a settings tab.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me see. We're gonna have to customize yours real quick. Let me. Oh, God. Wish, bro. One sec. Let me call Quiz. I can do it, and I will do it if Quiz won't answer
Yeah.
the phone. But he's just This is what he like. This is him right here.
I feel that.
Grant. If Quiz doesn't answer the phone, I'm gonna need you to go to your trading
Alright.
view.
Look, I think I have. Hold on.
We set yours up last time.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I got the settings right here.
I need you. Hope you got AirPod in, cause I need your help. Send me a screenshot of your ICT kill zones and pivots settings. Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna hold you up, but just send me, cause I got somebody in here that needs it.
Hey, you got all kinds of fancy little things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're.
So Tokyo is actually the Asia session.
Yeah.
Same difference.
Yeah, it's the same. So Australia and Asia and Tokyo, they don't have a big enough market. Like they don't have enough money pushing in the market. So all those three continents are combined together, called Asia session.
You got all this?
Let's see. Hey, I can zoom in on your screen. What's the Dang, now I can't zoom out. Shit. All right, here we go. You're under inputs. What Look, Grant, you can see my screen. This is all that it pops up for me. I don't have all them.
All right. Get out of that right quick.
Yeah.
Are you clicking this right here?
Yeah, the little settings button.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, inputs. Can you scroll at all?
Yeah, this is it. It only goes for the 3
Good morning.
sessions.
Good morning, Peyton.
Damn, we need Quiz.
He sent me a screenshot of all his settings right now.
All right.
With you should have the same settings as him.
Yeah, I know, but on his it's not showing all the rest of this. I think some more is gonna pop up, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on with. See, okay, hold on. It'll probably work for this one. Okay, yeah, it worked for this one.
There you go. All right.
It's my ES. I don't know what's going on with ES, but it ain't.
Well, if you do these settings on here, it'll work for everything. So
12 to
1201.
I guess the colors don't matter, just personal preference.
All right, and then show kill zone boxes, display text. That should all be checked.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
70.
70, and then text transparency, 50. Transparency.
Gotcha.
And then show pivots, alert broken pivots, stop once, whatever the fuck that word is, and then show pivot. Show pivot labels.
Okay.
All right. And then thin pivots is on until whatever the fuck that word is.
Mitigated, bro.
Mitigated, yeah. I wasn't pronouncing that shit.
Most recent. He's high as hell. Alright, all that looks good.
Alright.
You have show kill zone range. Is that marked?
Nope, that's not checked. My bad.
Show average.
Yep.
Top right, normal. Yep.
Style solid. You got all that?
Bottom, midnight. Yep.
Alright, then everything else should be alright.
Boys, market opens in 1 minute.
Yep.
Alright,
We're good.
let's do this.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah. That's why we try to host an educational call on Wednesday or we're gonna push. Looks like the London High. All right, let me shut up and let's get to making some money.
What time's your London High at? My shit ain't show up on the Trader View.
Mine's at 25,689. Looks like we just got a sweep of it. We swept it on NQ, not yet on ES. Let's see if we can get a rejection. Bro, like I said, I would love to be in buys all day. If we can get the buys all
absolutely.
day, that would be wonderful. Because like you'll probably already see it, but we have such a big new week opening gap to fill. It's like literally diabolical.
Oh, you love that word.
Diabolical? Yeah. I didn't even sign in on my freaking broker yet. Give me 1 second. Make sure if y'all can let me know if y'all can see everything correctly. We got a new software to stream on YouTube.
Oh shit, I was wondering when my stuff was looking different, dude. I'm on the 4 hour.
How's y'all's weekend?
Did y'all go hunt?
No, because Grant's a freaking punani.
I didn't go. I didn't even go.
Nah, I went and hunted Joe's with him.
He said it was too cold.
Yeah. I went and hunted Joe's property with him. It wasn't bad.
Joe's what? Is that a person or is that
that's my buddy. Joe Colombo. He's got a nice little wood dog spot. So I went over there and hunted with him Saturday and Sunday. And we saw quite a few Saturday. They were just out of range. And then Sunday, we saw quite a few, and they were the same thing out of range. So we're gonna hunt in 2 different spots this coming up weekend.
That's what's up.
So at least one of us will kill.
Yeah, we went and hunted the river, and no birds on the river, but they all land on the other side of the woods.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's how Bundix was for us. We would see literally hundreds of birds, and then like whenever they're going to roost in the afternoon, and then in the morning we wouldn't see literally nothing.
What part of the river were you hunting? If you know like any popular areas around there.
Like a 5-minute boat ride from the Moss Bluff launch.
Dang.
By Watermelon Bay. You go at the boat launch and go left.
They got a spot over there. If you pass it up and you park your boat, bro, they got a wood duck hole in those woods, and my dad has limited out multiple times right up in there.
Bro, I'm about to get on the phone, get on Country Parish Land Assessors and find out who owns the marsh. I'm about to start calling people.
Yeah.
I'm get permission to go hunt.
That's what I do during dove season. Anybody with a big enough field, give them a call.
Because they always do it. They always land on the other side of the trees from the river, but this past weekend, they all flew to the exact same spot. I've never seen them do that before.
They got something in there they like.
It was crazy.
Is Trump speaking today?
No, he speaks tomorrow.
Oh, that's tomorrow. All right.
Yeah, it looks like we're pitching up above London High. We're literally look, he's shooting up. NQ's like a rocket this morning. ES is barely even pitching up. But if we can get a sweep of London High on both indexes, and maybe I'm thinking maybe a continuation up just because we got a good bit of buy side liquidity to sweep out. We don't really have much sell side liquidity, so I'm looking for a continuation. God bless a continuation. Can't even get it out.
Okay, 6, 8, 8, 9. All right.
Oh, come on. Let me see if that's the 5 minute. What's the hot time frame look like? It looks like we're going to an hourly gap. Thank you.
If it inverses that gap,
Yeah.
that's a good sign.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If it inverses this 1 hour fair value gap, what it looks like it's doing, then that's like fucking prime signal A. Like we're inversing this gap. Let's hop in on continuation because if it inverses this gap, then that means ES is gonna take London high. If we hold above London high on both indexes, then that's just telling us that we want to go up today. We still have Asia high to take out, so I'm not too worried about anything. If we end up inversing this gap, then I'll probably hop in on a play.
On like a 5 minute
Yeah.
rejection or something.
Yeah, I try to either hop in on like yeah. So right now my current entry point is somewhere around 25,382. So if you want to set an alert right there, I'll tell you if that's a good entry point.
All right, bet.
That's what I'm gonna do. But
25,382.
yeah, what it looks like we did was below is it looked like we really whipped into this 1 hour gap and rejected off of it. But we're gonna try to wait for a little bit more price action to actually confirm our bias for today, because at least for the past couple hours we have been in bearish order flow, taking lower lows, taking higher lows. So the trend is bearish right now. If we want to go, if we want to keep on going down, so be it. We just don't have that much sell side liquidity to take out.
And that'd create a real big imbalance on the higher time frame.
Yeah. I still whenever we start feeling that imbalance, that new week opening gap, that's gonna be a crazy play. Cause I'm pretty sure right now to fill it, it's gonna be a 250 to 300 point play, and that is like diabolical.
You talking about that giant ass push down? They got that gap down and everything.
When we opened what was that, Friday? We opened Friday. Yeah, we made a pretty nice gap between Friday's price action and Thursday's price action. Oh no, it was Fridays and Fridays. Yeah, it was Friday. Yeah. It was Friday's price action, and then Sunday's price action. That's what it was. Yeah, last week's Friday's price action, then Asia session open, and we created a nice 100-point gap. But right now we're currently sitting just about 200 points away from filling the gap.
We can make money with it on the way to the gap too.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you get a nice entry point and you start riding it up, and it starts filling the new week opening gap, usually 9 times out of 10, don't quote me on it, but I've seen it fill the new week opening gap in one candle. So for that would literally be a crazy play. I'm trying to look on the ES and see if we're going anything. No. 15 minute, 30 minute, hourly. Yeah,
bro, I was itching to get back on trading, bro.
Bro, me too. I was tired. I was like, it was like crazy. We either gotta start trading or we gotta start rapping about trading.
Bro, I thought I was retarded yesterday. I saw niggas trading on TikTok and shit, and I was like, bro, did I fucking miss a sesh today?
No, that's just people.
I got this and everything. He's like, nah, bro, you're good.
Yeah, no, that's just people who way too hungry.
Yeah, we still on live.
Fucking plays yesterday.
Huh?
I saw some people hit some absolute plays yesterday.
Yeah, let me see. That was Monday. Yeah, I see like a long. I see like a long.
Yeah.
I saw everybody hit on longs.
Yeah, longs are yeah. Maybe even, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I was told it just ain't good to trade on a day like that.
No, on a bank holiday, hell no. That's what.
especially on a half a day market.
Yeah,
So
that's what it taught me during. That's what it taught me during Christmas and New Year's. That it's better just to go celebrate and have a good time than sit on the charts and lose money. Because you'll catch one really good play, and you'll be up and you're like, all right, I'm gonna catch one more play. I'm gonna get off. Like, I'm gonna end my day off at like 500, 1,000, 1,500, whatever it is, and then you end up 1,000 the hole, and you're on the trade. You're on the market trying to make your money back now.
right.
But now it looks like we caught some nice sales in Asia and London session. So let's hope that wasn't the big move for today, and there's still a nice move coming. Because what we learned last week was if we have a good move during Asia or London session, New York is going to chop most likely until PM session. But it looks like we took London high. It looks like we're in inverse. If we end up inversing this 5-minute gap, we might try to get in on some sales. Because it looks like we're going to inverse a 5-minute gap on ES and NQ, but we'll see how that plays out. We already took London high on NQ. ES didn't take it, so we're going to form a bearish SMT if we keep bearish order flow.
Did we take London high?
Yeah, NASDAQ took London high with ES not taking it.
It shows it missed it about like 4 points.
Oh, well, freaking...
Yeah, ES missed it.
Yeah, ES missed it. I was going to say, with that indicator
I'm
that Quiz
on
uses,
ES. I'm on ES.
Yeah,
Shit.
sometime me and him have different London highs. But I was looking at the chart, I was like, there's no way. It swept out all the way to the bottom side of the quarter. And the only thing that it didn't sweep out was Asia high. Yeah, it looks like we're getting a 5-minute inverse, but we gotta wait for candle closure for it to actually inverse the gap. Let's see. Yeah, so our entry point if we go into sales would be somewhere around 25,225. 25,225. It'd be like around right when it inverses the gap. A 5-minute gap, but we'll see. The last 5-minute gap. I guess we wanted to pitch up higher. We're respecting that 5-minute gap. I don't know. If we end up going back in these bearish value gaps, I might end up taking a sell order off of that, and we get some pretty nice rejection. Just because we haven't touched it on ES yet, and we touched on NQ and rejected pretty hard. Let's see. I'd love to get into buys today though. We might just get buys later down the week. We might have to just take some more sales out of liquidity, get some buy orders in, and take buys later down the week. The one thing I'm hoping, and me and Quest talked about it last night, is I'm hoping, literally praying, that longs don't come in London session, they come in New York session, because that would literally suck so bad. Wake up one morning and see that whole gap is filled in London.
Yeah.
But I still got that same bias as with longs. If we're gonna take longs, it'd have to be at least at 25,380 or somewhere around it. As soon as we inverse it. Huh?
Fuck these long ass wicks.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm waiting. I mean, usually, my rules are already like you gotta wait for 15, at least 30 minutes of price action, and then you can like actually kind of confirm a bias off of price action.
Right.
Yeah, let me see. We came out. We opened. We came out bullish on the 30-minute candle. That's what I learned a couple of days ago, is that to really confirm your bias. So whenever market opens, it forms a new 30-minute candle. And so if you look at it at 8:30, it starts for us, and then at 9 o'clock, if you look back at it at 9 o'clock, you can like kind of confirm your bias if you want to go in longs or shorts, because higher time frame holds higher power.
Absolutely.
But no, we would look it into a 15-minute, 30-minute, and hourly gap. So see some more rejection.
I'm going in heavy today.
Yeah, I'm going in pretty nice.
Going in heavy, 10 micros.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go in just about the same, or maybe a little bit more. I got you got 5 PAs. I'm trying to build a nice buffer so I can request a beautiful payout at the end of January. 50K,
Yeah.
50K payout would be nice.
Yeah.
Looks like we're taking London High on ES, and we're holding above London High on NQ. If we end up inversing this 15-minute, 30-minute, and hourly bearish value gap, then we can get some longs. But every time we go high, we end up shooting back down. We're getting some really good. We're getting some really strong rejection on the upside. What y'all doing today? What y'all got planned for today?
Shit. Gotta go check on my dog at my brother's because she lives there now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, stepmom got tired of it.
While she was barking or tearing up some.
Dude, she took a donut box out the trash.
I ain't that bad.
No. She never really tears up the shit.
No. Yeah.
She just barks, but I get it. It's understandable.
Yeah. So with us taking that London high on ES and NQ, I wonder if we did form an SMT or just, no, was that invalidated? Yeah, it was just invalidated. Bro, whoever's been predicting the market correctly and pressing buy or sell right when the market opens, they've been making bread literally the first 3 minutes of market open and probably getting off.
That's what I've been wanting to do, man. I know it's not good financial shit, but like just put a buy marker on top and a sell marker on bottom, whichever way it goes, let it ride out.
Yeah, that's something else. Sometimes I'm literally just tempted to literally just press buy or sell, right? Like as soon as market opens, just press buy and ride it up freaking
40 points.
Yeah, 40 points with 10 micros. That's like that's a grand.
Actually, that's 100-point candle on market open.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, 340, 240, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you wrote that up, whoever wrote that up this morning, even going in with like 5 to like 10 micros, like they made anywhere from 500 to 1,000. If they went in with heavier, then they made some bread.
I be seeing all those dumbasses on TikTok do it. Makes me want to do it, man.
Oh yeah, I mean that's whatever you have money to spend. Like what a lot of people like view on funded accounts, which is like not me and Quez is that they're evals for a reason. It's for you to rinse and repeat. It's for you to rinse and repeat. Go in heavy, size heavy, pass the eval or blow it. If you pass it, then start sizing correctly, and then build your buffer and start getting payouts. But if you're not blowing it, just buy another one. And that's what a lot of people's view is on it. But that's how you're making the prop firm richer and richer. Like Quez, he's had for his like whole year of trading, he's had max. I could probably 5 evals, like max 5 evals, and that's a year of trading. Like me personally, I've had probably 20 to 30 evals in the past year. But that's what I go in. I go in with anywhere from 20 to 50 micros when I pass the account, and I pass it in 2 days.
Yeah, I'm trying to get like that.
But I've also built that buffer with me getting some pretty consistent payouts over the past couple months. I have money to do the rinse and repeat method, which is it's not smart, but it works. It works.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was on 10 evals last Monday or something like that. It was like last Monday, and by Wednesday I had them all passed, and I was working on a buffer.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna stack 3, but on my funded futures, fuck this Apex.
Oh yeah, bro. That's why I tell everybody. At the end of the day, my funded futures is unbeat and payouts. You know, account like the account price is a reasonable price of what you get. You know, they have no consistency rule on the eval, so you can pass it in 2 days, and then whenever you get funded, you get it's 10K per account per day. So if you hit at you know you can still hit 30K trades. Like you hit a 30K trade, you know you catch like you go in with 20 micros and you catch a 200 point trade and it's like 14 grand or whatever it is. You can request 10 grand that day, and then you can request 4 grand the next day. So it's not like it's like minimizing how much money you can make. It's just how much money you can request at one time.
That's great, man.
So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you know. Yeah, that's an invalid SMT. I don't know how. I don't know. That's not making no sense.
Choppy.
Yeah, I have an indicator to tell me to tell me where SMTs are if I don't see them, and this one's not valid just because NQ took the same high as ES. It has to be for SMT to be valid. One index has to take a high that the other one is not taken, and then it has to continue in what order. Like if it's a bearish SMT, then the other index has to continue in bearish order flow to show that we don't want to take that high and we want to go down.
Right.
But no, right now we're literally in it. We're all in a while, but we're in a chop. Oh, bro, I'm literally so tempted to take a limit buy off one of these 5 minute gaps because we keep on wicking into this 5 minute gap and going up. But it'd be my luck, we get in on a buy and it reverses and we start going to take London low. But if this 30-minute candle ends up forming bullish, then we'll probably end up doing that. All right, looks like we're getting some strong bullish order flow in NQ at least. This is the second time we've wicked into this 1 hour gap. And it's a 15-minute, 30-minute, and 1 hour gap. And it looks like we're finna push through it finally. And if we do so,
Better hit your alert level.
yeah, hit our alert level, and we'll just size correctly. The only thing that's gonna be fucking me up is that ES does not have strong bullish order flow, so we might end up trying to wait for a better entry point, like another confluence, because the next confluence I need is to get into buys is ES holding above London high and starting to pitch up.
Which it hasn't done yet.
Yeah, which it hasn't done. It keeps on going into, I think it's a 1 hour gap right here. I have it marked down on my screen. I think it's a 1 hour gap. Every time we wicked into it, we've had literally a strong rejection out of it. Dude, I need to find a different thing to drink in the morning. I think I might switch to tea.
Think I might switch to coffee.
No, bro, I'm telling you, coffee's terrible for you. My
Bro,
girlfriend, she
no
don't
way you're gonna convince me an energy drink's better than coffee.
What the fuck?
Huh? No, I'm not saying energy drinks or coffee is good. I'm saying probably the best alternative is tea. Like,
Tea's really good for you.
My girlfriend, she's not addicted to it. Like, she don't smoke nothing. She don't smoke nothing. But the only thing she craves in the morning is coffee. And I'm like, yeah, you don't, like, that's slowly, like, eating away at you. Like, if you don't have coffee in the morning, like, it's a problem. So, I was like,
Bro, my chick got me one of those Nespresso machines. So literally you get like, I don't even know, bro. It's probably like 5 ounces of a espresso shot.
yeah.
So it's like nothing. I take a Fairlife 30-gram protein shake and I pour that bitch in there like every morning. Bro, it is the fucking shit, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh, that's funny.
What's your London high at on NQ?
On NQ, it is 25 to 89.
All right, yeah.
Right now we swept it, and we're holding above it. But ES is really doing the same exact thing that it was doing earlier. It's going through this 1 hour gap, and it's having some really, really strong rejection out of it. So that's why I'm not that confident about buys right now, because we're not holding. For me to be confident about buys, we'd have to sweep London high
Both be holding.
and at least hold above. And it would be fucking great if we could end up inversing this 1 hour gap on ES. That means I can confirm my bias as longs, and we can jump into some, find an entry point.
Right.
But I mean, so it seems like today that NQ is lagging and ES is leading, just because NQ is taking highs that ES is obviously does not want to, and NQ looked like it was pitching up to take longs, and ES was holding below. And while ES is holding below and took bearish order flow, NQ rejected and started taking bearish order flow. So that's like another confluence to see in the morning, is try to see what index is lagging and which index is leading. And it looks like ES is leading today, but they can flip. Like it's one can take a draw on liquidity and it can start being the leading index. But for right now, it looks like ES is leading. So I might, if I end up getting the longs, ES is gonna really have to start pitching up, really start dancing or something, start doing something.
At least hold above London high.
Yeah, that'd be great. But like I said earlier, one really bad thing is you can see that during Asia session and London session, we end up having, like, I think somewhere around somewhere around a 200-point move. And I'm pretty sure that happened Thursday, I believe. And with us having a 200-point move in previous sessions, New York session, it just didn't move like we wanted to. It took a while. I'd love Trump to get on True Social and be like, I'm pretty sure he's been implement that. The reason why he made the new week opening gap so big is because I'm pretty sure over the weekend he implemented tariffs on Greenland and a couple other countries. That's what I've seen. I think it was like 10% tariffs on Greenland and stuff like that. So if he gets on True Social or gets on the podium and it's like, we're gonna hold off those tariffs until March 1st or something, you'll see exactly what the market's gonna go bullish, and it's gonna shoot up. Because that's exactly what happened when he implemented tariffs on China. That's exactly what happened. He said, I think he put, if I'm not lying, like literally 100% tariffs on importing goods from China. The market dumped like 800 points in one session. And it dumped like 800 points in New York session, and then the next day he came out on the podium, like he was just he ordered a press conference, and he said, well, we're not going to implement these tariffs until January 1st of 2026. So the market rose 800 points and started taking new highs. It rose like 1,000 points in one day, and that's like literally diabolical. Like,
Sorry, not sorry, but Trump's an idiot for fucking with China, man.
Yeah, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Why so?
It's like, I don't know. I feel like China's just always really only done their own shit. Like they're just organized. They got their rules set.
I know they're a little secret. They're a little secretive for my choice.
Yeah, they're quiet.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they don't have, like, United States. They're pretty open and clear about
Their power and shit.
What's it called? The Secret Service. They're pretty open and clear about the Secret Service. And China
Yeah.
has a China Secret Service, but no, like, it's not like a official agency. and that's a little secretive to me.
Yeah, I see what
I,
you're
I,
coming
I was
from.
doing I was doing research about if if I don't think it's actually what happened, but if we actually did go into like World War Three over Iran and like just NATO, like especially with us trying to take Greenland and Europe and them saying that they're gonna defend Greenland and they're gonna send NATO troops to defend Greenland against the United States, and that would be like another like D-Day, like that'd be another like World War Two, which is diabolical. Dude, I need to find a new word for diabolical. I'm gonna look up my vocab later and see what I
Yeah,
can
it's like
say.
that's your favorite word, bro.
I know, I know.
I'm telling you.
I've literally probably said it 6 times during this stream. Every time I say it, I think when Britton was like, "That's your favorite word." It low-key is. I never realized that. Looks like we're holding below London Hot. Yes. Every time we pitch up on, every time we pitch up on NQ, we end up rejecting pretty heavy. So the market is just tell us what it wants to do. If it wants to go into sales to take London low, I'm pretty sure we can take London low, and we got like one more confirmed draw on liquidity we could take at 24,887. Let me see. Let me look on the 1 hour and mark out a little bit more lows. That's a low. Already took that low. Yeah, for us to take some more sales out of liquidity, we would really have to pitch. I don't know what we're reaching for. Like I will say it a million times over, but the market runs off of two things: liquidity and imbalances. So I don't know what it's trying to reach out for right now. I figured liquidity, just because that's what we did in Asia and London session. We're not looking for inbounds. We were reaching for some sell side liquidity, which we obviously took.
Which was from like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had my mind set on longs last night.
Me too. Oh yeah, I mean, me and Quiz was on the phone literally like 3 hours, like trying to predict, like trying to like make assumptions, like what the market was gonna do, and we both was like, oh yeah, we're going into longs, like we took a good bit of sell side liquidity for the like Sunday and like the Monday session, like we're going into longs there in New York, but also I didn't think we was gonna take so much sell side liquidity and have such a big move in the market during previous sessions. So we might end up getting our longs during PM session or tomorrow. But if I'm not taking a trade today, so be it. I'm not gonna hate on it. Like ES is starting to pitch down. It's holding low on and high. It's literally dumping right now. So if we end up getting a nice dump on NQ, then we can go into sales. But it does not look like it wants to.
We just need NQ to hold below.
Yeah, I just need NQ to hold below London high. Start inverse that first 5 minute gap, and then we can probably jump in off it inverse in the second 5 minute gap. I have an alert set at 25,224. Because if it ends up inversing that gap, then that's like confirmed. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna take some sales. But I'm really like so tempted to get in on this 5 minute gap, this 5 minute bullish value gap right here, just because literally every time we've wicked into it, we've pushed up. But it'll be my look. I get into that, I jump into a buy on this gap, and we end up reversing. Yeah, it looks like ES is already into a sell on the indicator. But no, I rarely trade on ES because you'll catch a 100-point move on ES. Even if you size heavy, you'll catch a 100-point move on ES, and you'll make $100 compared to $1,000 you could have made on NQ. Which is kind of greedy, but I like my money.
Yeah.
It's 9 a.m. It's 9:03. We've had 30 minutes of price action. We've chopped the full 30 minutes. So Let's hope we get a clear direction, a clear breakout, and a clear direction in the next 30 minutes. So our 30-minute candle closed. We closed bullish on NQ. We closed bearish on ES. So that fucking.
So this is just the manipulation.
Yeah, I mean that's funny you said. That's honestly what I was gonna say. Maybe we're gonna have to because we don't really have a really good accumulation, but maybe we're gonna have to manipulate up, fill that 1 hour gap, that imbalance, and start taking some sales. I mean, we've seen it before where market literally chops and then we get a drastic dump after it fills the imbalance. So we'll just be patient. I'm pretty sure.
Are you on stream?
Huh? Yeah. That's what y'all looking at right now. Y'all looking at the new streaming software.
Hell yeah.
Quez should be coming on the call any minute now.
But he's at school.
Yeah, he had school this morning, pretty early, and he told me last night that he wasn't gonna be on the call, but as soon as he got let out, he was gonna jump on. But he's not missing anything, and he's probably gonna be like, "Oh, well, I'm glad I didn't miss anything." Let me see. Did ES end up taking a low? It looks like ES took a low that NQ doesn't want to take. So if we stay bullish on NQ, then we could form a bullish SMT and slowly start our pitch up, which would be great. How cold is it outside? Let me see. I heard we're supposed to get a pretty nice cold front coming in.
Yeah, we're supposed to get a wintry mix this Saturday.
Oh yeah. This weekend is gonna be so nice to hunt. It's gonna be cold, a little rainy. Hopefully the birds are flying low.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm actually probably gonna hunt this weekend. I'm gonna make one more hunt this year. I told myself I ain't hunting no more this year, but
no,
cause me and Kate about killed each other our last hunt, bro.
Yeah.
Whole woods hurt us for sure.
I'm not surprised. I know y'all get it. I've heard stories of y'all getting into it pretty bad in the blind.
Dude, I don't know. Like, we fish together greatly. We hunt by ourselves. We hunt amazingly together. But if we have someone with us,
yeah,
I don't know. It's like competition or something, bro.
Who calls whenever y'all are in the blind? Kate or you?
Both of us.
Yeah.
Both of us. Yeah, see, that's one thing about us. Like, we're really good at fucking correlating our calls. Like, he'll hit a fucking comeback call while I'm hitting the feeder or something like that, or just a regular quack. But, like, wood ducks or something, I usually let him do that. He's good at that.
Yeah. Bro, I'll say Joe Colombo is pretty good at wood ducks.
He's really good, actually. I was surprised.
Yeah. We was hunting, Sunday evening, or we took a little evening hunt, and he was doing a I forgot it was like a feed. It was like a feed wood duck
Like
call. Yeah, it was he was like fluttering it. And I was like,
yeah.
And I was like, dude, how do you do that? And it was like roll your tongue and put out like a little bit of air, not much though. And bro, I sound like a fucking retarded. Like it's terrible. Like I got the quack pretty good. I got a feed call down pretty good. But with the wood duck call, I sound like a fucking goose whenever I try to.
All I can do is like the long when they're flying.
Yeah.
Regular. What's up?
Like two. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would say it's pretty good. I'll say he's only probably pretty good with the wood duck call, just because that's all he hunts. Like
yeah,
that's that's like with his grandma's.
No,
place.
don't hand him a mallard call.
Dude, did I tell you this story? Did he tell you this story? What happened at Bundix? So it was. All right, we're gonna actually get a nice push here. So I'll get back to the story. But
locked in.
Yeah, with ES pitching down like this, ES looks like it wants to take this 5-minute low. With ES pitching down like this, it's looking nice for some sales. If we end up pushing through this 5 minute gap on NQ and start holding below London High, then we might actually confirm our bias with sales. Because like I said, it looks like ES is leading and the NAS is lagging. So ES might start taking sell side liquidity before NQ. Come on, I'd love to get into a trade today. That would be nice. A clean trade, not no choppy shit. Looks like we're going to a 15-minute gap on NQ though. Yeah, we're pushing through every single gap on ES. If we end up taking a sell if we got into it as soon as it wicked into this 1 hour gap on ES, dude, we would have literally made bread today. But only God probably could have predicted that. Let's see what a lower time frame looks like. Yeah, even the lower time frame is choppy, which is crazy.
I just need it to use London High as resistance now for it to push.
I mean, like we do have an entry point off of it. If we end up inversing this 15-minute gap, but we still have some 5 minute gaps and it needs to inverse. Yo, ES taking the low that EQ hasn't taken yet. We could either flip and NQ could start leading to go into longs, or NQ could start leading to go into longs and ES will slowly follow, or NQ just gonna slowly pitch down. And if that's so, then we'll just size correctly whenever it inverses 15-minute gap. Which it looks like we're gonna do. Because we're almost in a 5 and 15-minute gap at the same time, so we just size correctly. We'll size light. We'll have a good stop, good probably 30-point stop loss, and we'll see what happens. I'll probably end up jumping in on this trade. If you want a better entry point for like a better confirmation, the best entry point would probably be like 25,224.
All right.
But there is an entry point at 25,254 if we end up inversing this 5 minute gap, because we'll be inversing a 5 minute and 15-minute gap at the same time.
I might do that and just be prepared for the chop for a minute in order to go through that other gap.
But what it looks like is we went into this 15-minute gap and we rejected off of it. I wish I could confirm a solid bias for today, but ES looks bearish while NQ looks bullish, which is fucking terrible. If I was just looking at NQ today, then I probably would have taken a long off that 15-minute gap. But to get back to the story, so we're in Bundix, opening day. The day that you and Cade, when I think y'all went and hunted Johnson Bayou, me, Landon, Royer, and Joe went and hunted Bundix. And we got out there late, like, bro, it was like a terrible morning. We woke up.
A shit show.
Yeah, we woke up early. We woke up at a reasonable time. Sunrise was at I think like 7 sharp or some shit like that. We woke up at like 4:30. We were out of the door by like 4:45. In the boat by 5. We got in the boat. The boat started, so we got halfway. Have you been to Bunnings yet?
No.
So if Kay was on the call, he would know. But we launched the boat, and we got halfway through this little bayou, and the boat motor shut off. and it was some dirt daubers clogged the where it pisses, and so
Yeah.
it was overheating. And so we ended up having to land. That was his boat. So he ended up taking the cover off and seeing the problem. And it's pitch black dark, and it's fog. Oh yeah, mind this. It's so foggy that literally put your hand out as far as you can. We couldn't see no more than that. Like we couldn't see each other. We're all like no more than 6 feet apart, and we can't even see each other. So he can barely see what he's doing. We can't even see what he's doing, and he's just like telling us what's happening. And so we end up getting it unclogged and let the boat get back some temperature. It's cold outside, so it ended up stopping
Right.
overheating. But we got in the boat at 5 a.m. It's 5:30 now. Sun's gonna rise in about an hour and a half, and we still got a 30-minute boat ride. So we're still like, all right. So we leave right now. We can get to the spot. We can put out decoys, and we can maybe get some flying in, and maybe get some landing before it's shooting light. And the boat fucking battery died. So now we're trying to paddle back to the truck to get the jumper, the jump box. We end up paddling with our shotguns. You know how Joe is with his shotgun. So he's not paddling with a shotgun. I'm paddling with my shotgun because I don't give a fuck. I'll buy me a new one. And me and Lenny are paddling back to the boat. We get to the boat. We get the jump box. We start trying to jump it. The jump box is messing up. It's instead of having green and red, it's having Christmas colors. It's green, red, blue, yellow, orange, like Christmas colors. So we're having like I'm laughing. Lane is mad. Joe and me is like dying laughing. We're like sleep deprived. We stayed up late. Right, we're just laughing. Landon's pissed, and he wasn't mad at like us or nothing. He was just mad that his boat wasn't working. He was just telling us like, yeah, sorry, bro. Like, you brought me on this hunt, and my boat's messing up, this and that. And we're like, bro, at the end of the day, like it's not that serious. Like, we'll get there. We'll get there sooner or later. If not, then we'll just make it evening hunt or something. And so we starting the boat. We were in the boat for an hour. We ended up starting the boat at 6. It was like 6:15, and so we still got a 30-minute boat ride. So we start going, and the fog is so bad where we can't even have no lights on. We have like the bare minimum, which is like the green and reds, and we start going. Everybody's already in the spots. Like it's opening day, so there's probably 10 to 20 hunters on Bunnix Lake already.
Yeah.
And so we start going. Bunnix is terrible. It has so many stumps. We hit the first stump. We're like, all right, we'll just we'll idle, we'll go slow. That 30-minute boat ride turns into like a 45-minute boat ride. We end up hitting this shallow spot that wasn't shallow last time when we went scouting. I guess the water dropped or something. Wasn't shallow last time we went over there. We go through this shallow spot. The boat goes up and it starts teeter-tottering. And there's hunters maybe 20 yards away. And as soon as we start teeter-tottering, like, hey, there's a stump, there's a shallow spot right there. And so we're like, no shit, you could have said something to us. So they're like flashing us with a spotlight. They're like trying to, I guess, let us know that they're there or something. And so it turned into a morning, and we can't really see anything because it's foggy. Me and Joe ended up getting out, and luckily the water wasn't above our waders, so we ended up pushing it off. We ended up getting to the spot. As soon as we pushed it off, it was shooting light. It was like it was 7 a.m. Everybody started shooting. Bunnix fucking lights up like a fireworks show. There's probably no shit like 30 gunshots go off at one time. So we thought we honestly thought the hunters that was like 20, 30 yards from us was pissed and was shooting at us. So we start ducking, fucking diving. It was funny to say the least. And we ended up getting to the spot right after shooting light. And with us getting to the spot right after shooting light, it was just like a day. Like we didn't have decoys out, nothing. So we're trying to catch something flying low. We ended up seeing a duo of black mallards, and we got him in probably 50 yards. And Landon, he shoots. They're coming in on the right side. It's Landon, Joe, me. I'm on the left side because they got Remy. And Landon shoots at him first. They're coming in. They're trying to decoy in, and Landon shoots at him first, and they fly off. Like they're 50 yards away, and he's using a modified. So there's like literally, like there was like
no chance.
Like
no
you had,
chance.
yeah, you had to be like literally best. You had not even the best shot. You had to have the luckiest shot in the world. But he ended up scaring him away, and that was the only ducks we saw that day. And we stayed out there till about 9 a.m. So we ended up waking up, like I said, at 4:30 and staying out there till 9. We were up like 5.5 hours, and The only thing we killed
For
that
a
day.
whole bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, the only thing we killed that day was squirrels, cause we ended up where the spot was on this probably like this 5 acre island. So after us not seeing any ducks at 9 a.m., we went on that island and slaughtered some squirrels.
That's how it is on the river or like Niblett's Bluff. Like
Yeah.
if we don't kill nothing by like 8:39 because it's all wood ducks, we just fucking go squirrel hunting.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it wasn't a bad morning. I had a good morning. Like Landon and oh yeah, but no, this all leads to bro. I get off topic, but that was a morning, and so we get there, and it's about 7:30. But after we got all the decoys out, we're sitting in our spots and everything. Joe starts blowing his call. His call is wet because, like I said, we got out in our waders, and he had his calls around his neck, so. His calls are wet. He starts blowing them, and somebody probably not even 50, 80 yards away, like we can see they're blind, they can see us, start screaming, "If you can't blow a call, then go the fuck home." And so Joe's like butthurt now. Landon, he's fucking mad. He's like, we're trying to have a good time. Them motherfuckers want to come over here and say that to my face. Then I'll take these waders off and I'll fight him in the water. And so he's all hyped up, fucking wanting to go over there and say something to him. And I'm just like literally dying laughing. I'm like, bro, like this could be a more funnier morning. But
didn't even kill a bird.
No, didn't even kill a bird. Joe ended up getting his feelings hurt, and Landon was like literally probably livid more than half the trip. Not he was like me, like when we would talk, he was like all good. But when he would sit there for about 5 or 10 minutes, he just like we were like overthinking about how the boat wouldn't start, how them other hunters was yelling at us like this and that, and he would be like, I wish them motherfuckers would come over here. I wish they would say something else. I'd go pull up on them and go straight through their fucking decoys. Like, bro, no, it was something else. But dude, I really thought I thought it was gonna go into. I thought we was going to go into sales. I thought we were finally going to embrace this 15-minute gap, but we rejected off of it once again.
It's like every other hunt for us.
Yeah.
Just some bullshit.
Yeah, I feel like that's like the part of if you don't have a a solid bit of money with a good boat. Not even just that. You could probably have like the best boat and you can still have those problems. But,
me and Cade were talking about it. We're probably gonna get into deer hunting next year.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean,
he was like, "Man, this shit's overrated."
That's what I did. That's what I did beforehand. I deer hunt like literally from 8 years old all the way until I was just about 16. I deer hunted. My brother has some land over there between Graybow or between DeRidder and Maryville. It's called Graybow, and he has 50 acres right between 2 deer leases. So we don't even have to put corn out, and we see like at least 100 deer a year. And we haven't shot anything for. I mean, he shot a 13 point last year, but before that, we didn't shoot anything for probably 6 years, just because I wasn't around and he works so much, so he don't really hunt.
Right.
But no, I'll probably duck hunt for a couple more years. I invested a good bit of money into it between a dog, decoys.
No, we gonna do it, but it's fucking bullshit in Louisiana.
I mean, I'm pretty sure deer season opens before duck, so you can get a couple weeks of deer season in and rut before ducks even open.
Yeah, that's what I did last year. I went hunted Texas and killed 2.
Oh yeah, you going to Buck Hollow, dude? Going to Buck Hollow is like my I don't even know how to explain it. Like my dream just about.
Bro, it's fucking crazy.
I know that's like I'm pretty sure that if I'm not lying, I'm pretty sure that's the #1 best place to hunt in the country.
The week I was there, I probably seen over 80 deer.
That's
axis and rams, all types of shit.
That's beautiful up there. Like y'all really have a nice setup up there.
That's my uncle's.
Yeah.
Is that in Texas?
Huh?
Where is it in Texas?
It's West Texas, Buck Hollow.
Yeah. It's literally called Buck Hollow.
Yeah.
But no, it's literally amazing up there. If you look up like some of the best leases to be on in like United States for deer, Buck Hollow is one of them.
He has a lease. It's 4,500 acres, bro. It's ridiculous.
Dang.
And like they
I
have
know
a
they got deer like crazy over there.
Yeah.
they have a beautiful setup too. Like they don't have no like rinky dink shit. They have like
Oh
lanes
no,
lanes cut
it's
out perfectly. They go in with a a freaking AC side by side to any spot they go into, and they run off like
These
like
big ass tall
yeah.
blinds.
I was gonna say like fucking 1,500, like two grand blinds.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, y'all not camping out over there.
Oh
No, hell no.
fuck no.
It's nice over there. We get back, breakfast is made and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, what'd y'all catch last time? Y'all sent me a photo. It was like a porcupine, I believe.
I caught a baby porcupine, bro.
Yeah, that was funny.
And then I fucking petted that hoe and the bitch stabbed me.
Yeah, you figured, huh?
I barely even touched it, man. Shot one of them bitches in my hand.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Crawl or somebody killed like a freaking 8-foot rattlesnake up there.
Yeah.
He sent me a photo of a snake as long as him, and it was a rattlesnake.
Yeah, I was on the whole other side of the ranch when that happened, bro. I was pissed.
Yeah, I said, God bless, that is huge. All right, looks like we end up taking that some 5-minute liquidity on ES to go into longs, and it looks like we bounced off that 15-minute gap once again to go bullish again. So if we can, ES is pushing. If we can end up pushing on NQ like ES, we can get into longs. The only thing I wanted to do is I wanted to inverse this bearish for value gap, and the best entry point would it be inversing this gap and respecting a 5-minute bullish gap. But we can't ask for everything. But
What is that, like around 380, 370 something?
yeah, this bullish gap goes in 366.
All right.
So if we can end up inversing it, and then respecting a 5-minute gap, that would be perfect entry point. But we might not just get that. Like I remember, I don't know, it was one day last week where it was the price action was literally running, and it was literally dumping, and we could not find an entry point. And it was Friday actually, and it was dumping, and we could not find an entry point. Like it ran probably 200 points, but we could not find an entry point. So we might end up having to take it off this inverse. The only reason I'm spitting out these inverses, that's not my strategy, but that's Quez's strategy, and it's not a bad strategy. I know a lot of big time traders that they take trades off straight inverse for value gaps, not respected for value gaps, inverse for value gaps. As soon as
Shit, I take trades off of both.
yeah, that's what I mean. With market moving like this, how it's been moving for the past ever since December, that's what I implemented into my strategy. I was
about to say, yeah.
Is inverse for value gaps that I look for Quez if it inverse he'll jump in as soon as it inverses it. My entry point, I love when it inverses it and then it respects a for value gap, confirming and continuing the order flow.
Right.
But no, he'll jump in straight off the inverse. Bro, it really does look like we want to push up.
It just might take a while because we are in a big fair value gap.
Yeah. But as soon as we feel, I feel like as soon as we feel that imbalance, we're gonna start fucking shooting up. On ES right now, it looks like we're gonna inverse it. We're to like the last point of that for value gap. And on NQ. So the indexes are correlating again, which is beautiful. But it looks like we did form a bullish SMT with NQ not taking the low that ES took. Looks like if we keep bullish order flow, it's probably gonna pop up where we formed a 5-minute bullish SMT and probably a 15-minute if I can take a guess. Let's see, 15-minute. We got close, but I don't think we took it. Yeah, I just sized correctly today. With the market chopping like this, I would not recommend anybody to size heavy. I'm not even gonna size heavy. I'm just gonna size, probably 5 micros max, size correctly, run a 30-point stop loss, and try to catch as many points as possible.
Not financial advice, but I'm still going in heavy.
Not financial advice.
I've got to get this bitch passed.
Crypto's down right now. XRP's at a good little buy limit right now. I bought some more XRP. I think it was yesterday or maybe the day before.
Isn't that like 92,000 or something?
Oh no, that's Bitcoin. XRP is like the is like Bitcoin like 2008. Like right now, or that's what I tell everybody. That XRP is like Bitcoin in 2008. That's just right now is like whenever you need to hop in, and don't expect tomorrow for you to be a millionaire. Expect it's like long term investing. It's expected in like 8 to 10 years. Because at the end of the day, if crypto keeps on rising, you can take secured loans off of crypto. So it's not like you're dumping your money into something that you're gonna just lose. You can take secured loans off your crypto. So your crypto is growing every single day, and you can take a house loan, car loan, whatever it is.
What do you use to invest in that?
Robinhood.
Robinhood, yep, all right, bet.
Yeah. I tell everybody that all my investments are in Robinhood. I have a managed invested account where Robinhood invests. I think it's called. You can set your settings, but I have like high risk, high reward, or maybe medium risk, high reward, and so I invest into up and coming companies. And right now, I've made just this year I've made $12,000 just off that portfolio. Like,
Hell yeah.
without me even touching it.
That's in 2026?
No, that's in 2025.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just off last year, it grew 12,000 just without me touching it, buying, selling anything, it grew 12,000, and that's crazy. I didn't have to do no market research. I didn't have to do anything, and it grew that big.
Hell yeah.
Yes, looks like it's inversing that gap. If we get a candle closure, that would be nice. If we honestly end up going, if we end up going to this 5-minute gap that it formed, I might get in on it. Okay, looks like we inversed it. Come on, let's get a candle closure and hold above. Question like, oh yeah, let's get a candle closure and hold above DOL. I still don't know what DOL means, but that's what he would say.
Draws on liquidity.
Yeah. Draws on liquidity. That's funny.
I got it written down on my notes right here. For my 500 fucking notes I got in my face.
Shit, it's good to have those.
It'd be helping me, bro.
Yeah, I moved all my notes from paper to my phone. Like, it's my home screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anytime I'm wondering what the strategy is, it's right here. All right, it looks like we're finally getting some good bullish order flow. Took some time. Yeah, if you size correctly, right now would be the entry point. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna size correctly. Try to jump in right now. 5.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go in 5.
Dang, I'm gonna have to.
I might get in on a 1 minute respected.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'm gonna do the same thing. We end up. Looks like we got a candle closure. The only thing that sucks is that we're still in it.
Still in that gap.
Asia high is 25,438. So that's where I have my take profit at.
Are you in the trade?
I will be if it wicks me in. My
Where's-
my current entry point is 25,382. Or no, I'm joking. My entry point is 25,376.
376.
76, but we're getting a impulse up, so I might not even get wicked in on this play. But I'll just I'll find an entry point somewhere.
Might get weekend. No, I just don't continue.
Oh, looks like I will get wicked in. Okay, or
Almost.
just like get.
Almost.
Yeah, I'm gonna get wicked in. I'm calling it.
One fucking tick away.
Yeah, bro, that happened to me. I think that happened to me Thursday, where I went to get in and it was one tick away. I got one to get in on a bro. That blows. You're joking.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it where if we end up candle closing this 5-minute gap.
All right, I'm in.
Yeah, man. I'm at 5. Let's see. See how this plays out. So hopefully it plays out in our favor.
What'd you say your take profit was that? One of your take profits?
25,438.
All right.
Yeah, 25,438.
Probably
Hopefully we can get a nice push up.
Got a few of my positions to take out right there.
But I'm running the same 30-point stop loss.
Yeah. At 346.
Yeah. Mine's at 25,345. Yeah, 30-point stop. Let's see. So, all right. Let's hopefully we can bang this trade out.
Something I've added into my strategy. Well, not really strategy, but real mental way of looking at it. I'm not even looking at my money. Just looking at like the play itself.
Yeah. No. What I've added is I don't put a stop loss or a take profit. I put a sell stop. Like I put my order in and then I put a sell stop, where so it doesn't tell me how much money I'm losing. So I'm like tweaking.
Right.
But I mean, right now on 5 micros, we're floating some money. So hopefully we can get a candle closure above our entry point, and we can just keep on rising slowly. That'd be the move. I'm trying to look on the high time frame and see if we'd bounce off anything. I'm not really seeing much, but not really liking how we're getting some strong rejection off the upside.
Amen.
But no chance we end up getting wicked out on this play.
It's them long wicks, man. I hope it's just trying to balance out price right there.
Yeah, same. The only thing I like, I'm looking at the lower time frame. It looks like we're really balancing off the upside for some reason. All right, back to floating profit. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Since the market's being like this, I'm gonna mark out my 1-to-1, and as soon as we hit a 1-to-1, we're gonna take out 50% of our position, and we're gonna run everything at break even. And
What's your 1-to-1?
My 1-to-1's at 25,407. We're not that far from it.
407. All right, I'm gonna move mine.
Yes.
Shit,
So 407. not that far from it, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna run everything at. Hopefully we can push up, hit our 1-to-1, run everything at break even, run a risk free trade, and bang this thing out.
Brenton, are you in this trade?
Who's on there?
Yeah, I'm just paper trading right now though.
Oh, all right, there you go.
Pedro's got his camera off and his mic muted. He's probably on a call.
Oh, I like that candle opening, kind
I'm
of.
out here, bro. I'm in the trade.
Come on, stop being a bitch.
I hope it's not coming back to test this 5-minute gap.
Yeah, that'd be a bitch, huh?
Knock on glass to save our ass. But
Yeah, that would be diabolical if we end up coming down and just to touch this gap. And if so, then we'll get another entry point. But
I just hopped out that bitch. It was making me nervous.
yeah. I mean, I almost hopped out for $100, $200, but
Bro, is there no way?
all right, good. Come on.
It just flipped the whole clip on me, bro.
that's what I like to see.
Yeah,
Dude, I ain't shit.
we're floating some money now.
Hey, Joe, you be doing that a lot, man.
I know, bro. I do it to myself, bro. I'm my own worst enemy.
That's that emotions part.
I know, bro. I gotta get my shit in check bad.
Way to point out.
I gotta get my shit in check.
Yeah, bro. I'm about to put belt to ass on myself. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to figure out if I should hop back in this bitch. It's pretty much at the same level that I was at a minute ago.
Nah, I mean, if you want to get in on like
I might go in with like 3 micros or
Like-
something. I went 5 on that one. Oh my god, there it goes, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny if we hold on. If we as soon as we hit our 1-to-1, I'm literally run everything at
Gonna
break
move to
even.
break even.
Yeah, just because this trade is like fucking pushing so weird. I want to hit a 1-to-1 bad.
Please.
Come on, just keep on pushing up. All right, 1-to-1, move everything to break even.
It ain't hit mine yet. Dang.
Stop field.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
move
talking
everything to
about.
break even. And you can adjust your take profit if you want. We have some,
What's your next take profit at?
my next take profit would be at 25,470. We have some equal highs and lows right there.
Damn, that bitch high.
That's got breakthrough Asian high.
Yeah. So if you want to take like some more partials at Asia High, where I'm not hating on you. But right now we're on everything at break even. Let's see.
Third.
Great. Banged out a nice little 1-to-1. We're getting some Louis rejection out of nowhere. So I'm glad I said that as soon as we hit our 1-to-1, let's put everything at break even and take partials. But no, looks like I'm finna get freaking stopped out. Yeah, looks like I'm finna get stopped out. But now we end up inversing a 15-minute, 30-minute, and 1 hour gap. Or no, 30-minute and 1 hour gap. And I'm glad I got in instead of trying to wait for a respected gap, because I would have not seen. We haven't formed a. We formed a 5-minute gap, but it's way down here, and I doubt we'll go back down there. If we do, and we get some rejection out of it, then it'll just give us some more. It'll just give us another entry point. Right now I'm floating $50 profit. And bro, I'm like literally chopping around my sell stop.
If it hits $100, I might get out. Come on, bitch. Don't do that.
Stop field.
All right. That was nowhere near break even, but fuck it. Oh shit! Why am I still in this trade?
Yeah, it's probably been in my sell stop.
Yeah, I hit mine.
It's like literally like just like fucking chopping around right there. We got some. It looks like we got some really strong rejection. I don't
know why my shit.
But at least we took a trade. At least we took a trade today. Wasn't a bad trade. Bro, Quez has a problem with losing our streak. Yeah, I hit my sell stop. So we end up getting out of that trade. Let's see what the market wants to do. Imagine we hit my sell stop just to pitch up. That'd be some funny stuff. So currently we are up just about $200.
Bro, somebody hit this one big holiday. That's a humane. It's millions. That's why it was so much. Is that like it's had 7 contracts or 7 minis? So like they actually like made that much money or what? Mm-hmm. You think you got it across 5 or no? I have no idea. Then there won't be done. Mm-hmm.
Damn, it definitely did not fucking. I'm minus $48. I don't know why it didn't stop me out or fucking break even, but
That's crazy.
if you doing that to me, bro. I think next time I'm just moving my shit in profit, like way in profit.
That's what I do. I make sure I'm not like pure break even. I make sure that I'm at least like anywhere from $20 to $100
Yeah.
in profit.
There we go.
Yeah, we're reaching for something. We're reaching for imbalance. It looks like we might end up going to this 15-minute gap. I might end up having a buy limit on this 15-minute gap.
I gotta go get a fucking velo. You say what's up if you went to Mason?
Buy limit right around 344.
Yeah, buy limit around like.
What up, bro?
Oh, what's good, brother?
Up to.
Nothing. Just trying to start the morning out correctly.
What's your buy limit at?
Buy limit is 25,341. It's equilibrium into that 15-minute gap. So we'll be tapping into a 5-minute gap on ES and a 15-minute gap on NQ. So hopefully we can keep and a 15-minute gap on ES. So hopefully we can keep bullish order flow and we can literally just rise. That'd be great. But yeah, we got a buy limit right there. It's gonna be equilibrium with that 15-minute gap. Only thing I'm hoping is we don't push through it to go to that. I don't think we will. I don't think we will. But hopefully we don't push through it to go to that 5-minute gap. Dude, imagine a Wicks into this 15-minute gap and just rejects up without feeling us.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, honestly. But I'm gonna do literally the same risk management as last time. Risk accordingly. Put your 30-point stop.
If it does hit this and rejects, so that's like peak pick level, bro. That'd be great.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've done this a couple times where it goes into a high time frame for value gap just to fill it and go up. And right,
Right.
we're in great bullish order flow. So I feel like we will. I feel like we will.
Come on, motherfucker.
Yeah, we really got 2 ticks from it. That's what I said. Imagine that we end up wicking into it just a little bit and rejecting out and not hitting equilibrium. That's what I love getting in the equilibrium because at the end of the day, you can run a good stop loss off equilibrium.
I be using my Fibonacci retracement tool, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that red candle.
Yeah, on a 5 minute, I don't like how it just formed an order block and breaker block.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna take this one.
Kind of like a whole different animal. Yeah. A lot. It's like learning a whole new fucking.
Are you getting in this trade?
Yeah, I just got in, but like I said, it's not financial advice. At the end of the day, we did form some bearish order blocks and breaker blocks. But I would love for this to play out.
All right, I'm in.
Yeah, I'd love for this to play out.
I might move my stop loss a little up, just so I'm not losing a fuck ton of money because I can't
that's why if we end up inversing this 15-minute gap, I might not even hold the 30-point stop. I might just literally get out when it inverses. If it inverses, it looks like it will, which is a fucking.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out.
Stop still.
Yeah, I got out.
Yeah.
It's probably going for that 5 minute, but I don't know. Just showing some heavy.
I might call it a day.
Motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, we're not having the best price action.
No, my like disciplines I haven't taken any good entries on that other trade you did where you got to break even or your 1-to-1. I was like I bought in like fucking 10 points higher than you. Like it was not a good entry. It was kind of delayed.
Yeah.
So the same thing I just did with that one. And I was like hesitant, bro.
I am red for the day.
There's no chance we end up inversing that 15 minute to go to the 5 minute. I was nervous about us doing that.
What is max drawdown?
That's how much you can lose on the account.
All right. I'm down 180 on the day.
You remind me a little while you need to run a Dollar General and get some double-sided tape.
I'm down just about the same.
Yeah.
Let's just go to the gym when you're done here.
Let's not get FOMO.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a good entry point. I like, bro, it's so bad. I want to get in on this 5 minute gap because we're kind of rejecting off of it, but yeah, if I would have held my trade, I'm pretty sure it might have hit my 30-point stop loss, but I'd be around break even right now.
Right. Yeah, because it almost touched that gap on ES, and it touched it on NQ. But that ain't the best of confluence.
Yeah, yeah. If I would have held, it wouldn't have hit my 30-point stop. That blues. But we'll see. We'll see what we want to do. It's almost 10 o'clock. Price action was choppy this morning on NQ.
I have yet to have a day where it's just beautiful price action. Like y'all always talk about fucking. I don't know if it's November or September or something.
November was really nice.
I wish I just would have fucking ballsed up and got in.
Yeah, I will say November was really nice, bro. No chance.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I'd be floating some nice profit right now. son of a gun.
Re-entry?
Nah. I'm not gonna get FOMO.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a decent entry point. If I was gonna enter, I should have entered off that 5 minute gap, which I said I was what I wanted to, but
We even called it. It went back down to test it.
yeah. I honestly didn't think we were. I mean, I didn't. I thought maybe like I said before, higher time frame holds higher power. So I was like, if it's gonna test us for value gap, it's probably gonna test its 15 minute gap, and then continue to bullish order flow. But
Alright.
no, we went to that 5 minute gap. Yeah, we're forming some 5 minute bearish order flow. Oh, that's crazy.
If it inverses just 15, I don't know. It's pretty late in the day already.
No, if it inverses this 15 minute gap and we end up respecting the 5 minute gap, the 5 minute bearish gap, I might get into a sell.
Alright. That second one that just formed or the first one that formed?
What do you mean?
5 minute gap.
You're looking at my screen?
Oh, yeah. Alright, we're talking about something. Yeah.
Finite equilibrium on the 15 minute gap on ES. We're in bullish order flow, bro. I don't understand. That sucks dick, bro. I really wanted that play. I really thought that play was gonna play out too. I saw it's pretty heavy on it. If that play was gonna play out, I was gonna clear probably $1,000 a day when it took Asia high.
Yo,
Yeah.
how it going this morning?
First trade we took was beautiful. We got out. We took partials at a 1-to-1, run everything at break even. End up making me and Grant and Pedro. I think we ended up making like $200 off that play, just because market's been chopping. We sized pretty light, and then we took a 15-minute respected for value gap, bullish value gap, and end up going straight through it and inversing and hitting our 30-point stop. So I think me and Grant right now is currently red, anywhere just about $170 to $200.
Yep.
10-4.
So trying to see, but we didn't have the best price action this morning.
Nah, it literally just chopped around. I literally danced around my entry point, Thomas, for like fucking 30 minutes, bro. So I went in super light, and I only made like a quick $80, but.
Yeah. We end up getting in on an inverse value gap, an inverse in I think a 15-minute, 30-minute value gap on NQ. It hit a 1-to-1, pretty nice, pretty beautiful, and then we took 50% of our position out, and then everything ended up going to break even for us.
10-4.
But
I knew I should have got out.
yeah, it's 10 a.m. I want to look for another entry point. But at the end of the day, like we're in between two 5-minute gaps, which blows. Looks like we're finna inverse a 30-minute gap.
Morning, Jax. Morning, Grant. Morning, Pedro. Brayden, are you in here?
Morning, Gwiz.
What up, y'all? What up, everybody? Brenton, what up?
What up?
Oh, Quiz the man. How was school boy?
Bro, I'm sitting there, look, bro. So I went to school with this dude named Jonah, and we was doing like this little paper, this drawing or whatever. So and I'm sitting, you know how I be on my live streams or whatever. So I'm listening, right? I'm in the middle of a trade. He asked me a question. He's like, "Hey, bro, I need help." I was like, "Look, bro, I haven't been listening the last fucking, X amount of time. I'm in the middle of a trade right now." I made my money or whatever, and then fucking he moved the test back, so that's good. I think I'm probably gonna skip school Thursday, Thomas, since being called.
Alrighty.
Because he moved the test back from Thursday to I don't know when, so we'll see what that's about. And I'll let you know.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
looking like a rejection, but
I was saying the only thing that sucks is we're in between 2 5-minute gaps. Like if we want to get into sales, we'd really have to fucking believe in sales. If we want to get into buys, we'd really have to believe in buys.
we're really just looking for an A+.
Bro, they a dickhead.
Huh?
I can't stand these motherfuckers, bro. I like my bad, y'all. But people that just box 18 wheelers in, that pisses me off. Like, let the nigga over, Thomas.
Are you about to get in this trade, Thomas?
Oh yeah, if we end up ever since this 5-minute bearish gap, then yeah, I'm gonna get in. But that's,
What you got? You putting a limit sale?
Huh? No. It's gonna have to inverse the gap and then have a impulse above. But no, that sucks. If we would have held that trade out, Grant, we would be floating profit right now. But them huge wicks killed us. So the only
Yeah, we wouldn't have got stopped out with our 30-point.
No. That's the only that sucks though is that we're forming some huge wicks today. That my plays end up playing out. It's just they end up looking bad at first.
I think we need to grab our nuts and just accept the loss if it's gonna fucking lose.
Yeah.
Or better yet, what I did today, Thomas, I wish I was in line because I would have told y'all, go lighter, bigger stop loss. So like for today, I seen that the market was fucking, moving crazy.
Yeah.
I went in extra light and I used a 40-point stop loss instead of my normal 35. So I was still risking the same amount.
Shit, if we ran a 35-point stop loss, we would have been green for today. We would have been kosher for today. But looks like we inversed that 5-minute gap and we're getting impulse. So
yeah, so and then today I didn't even see my 1-to-1, but I don't know if y'all have it marked out, but I had it marked out. We had an external drawing liquidity that we hit at 412. 411 to be exact, but around 411 to 412, and that's where I took my profits at this morning because, as you see, we're rejecting off that level.
Yeah.
So it all just something I want to point out and give Jax. That's another thing. If you don't see a 1-to-1 on your trade, but we're hitting a price target or drawing liquidity on either pair, take your profits because you can be a part of the reversal. You can literally let a green trade go red. I can't tell you how many different times I literally seen that.
Yeah, I'm today, pretty heavy.
If I would have never took my profits and managed my trade correctly at 411, I would have ended red today instead of ending my little $80 or whatever. So I want to emphasize that too.
This is looking pretty good.
Yeah, we're getting a nice impulse above.
Honestly, think of today as like the market's fucking just waking up, like.
Yeah, balancing itself out.
Yeah, think about if you slept for 3 days in a row,
right?
How slow you would be.
That's what a lot of people were saying on social media that they're probably not going to trade Tuesday.
Yeah, we still have some decent price action, but as you see, the movement we have volume, but we don't have a clear direction.
Right. That's why I got into buys today because the only clear direction we have is bullish order flow.
Yeah, I look at this shit, and I literally, Thomas, I danced from bullish to bears for fucking almost 30 minutes, bro. Bullish.
That's
nice. What you turned everybody camera off?
No, your connection sucks.
Can you hear me better now?
Oh, we can hear you.
But can you hear me clearer now, better?
Yeah.
I had my fucking Wi-Fi on for some reason. But yeah. Besides that, Thomas, what you doing?
I just got in on a play and it literally reversed as soon as I got in.
We need to hire some more people, some more DOT people. I got so much fucking trash in the road.
You're in a trade, Thomas?
Yeah, not a good one though. We end up inversing a 5-minute gap. Literally, as soon as I got in, we end up rejecting off a. I guess I got like I said, I guess ES is leading today, So if you take a trade on NQ, you really gotta watch ES and see what it's doing.
Yeah.
Because ES end up rejecting off the order block and breaker block, and respecting that 5 minute gap when NQ when NQ adversed it. Mother trucker is belows. But I'm just gonna hold the trade out, and if it hits my 30 point stop, so be it. I'll be done for today. If it does play out, that would be beautiful though. Looks like we're gonna end up hitting my 30 point stop though.
Are you in this 1 minute fair value gap that it's trying to reject off of right now, Thomas?
That's what I'm hoping it rejects off of.
It looks like it's rejecting, bro.
That's what I'm hoping. Like, we're in bullish order flow. All I can do is hope that we stay bullish, but
I capped. It's starting to. It looks like it's starting to push through.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's trying.
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We have volume. Like, we have 40 plus, 60 plus point candlesticks. We just have no clear direction.
Right.
Like, we have, like, think of, what'd you say, Thomas?
No, nothing currently.
Like, we have a bullish trend, but we have no, like, we have volume, like, crazy. We have volume and we have the trend, but we don't have no direction. Like, we pick one way and then we fucking create a big ass way. And that's the reason why I went with a 40-point stop today instead of my normal 35. I didn't want to get fucking stopped out on some bullshit. If this dude's in this car, he's pretty smart, Thomas. They got a cop sitting at Mossville Mowers right now. Jax, you took anything with him this morning?
No, I just got out of school at like 9:50, but I gotta go back at like 10:20.
Gotcha.
But I'm on the charts right now. I'm just
Waiting.
trying to see if I can get something, but I don't believe I can.
10-4. Yeah. Best thing is don't force nothing. If something's not really just speaking out to you, don't take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. It's Monday. I risked a little bit more than I should have today. So of course it's going up now.
Yeah, of course I'd be break even right now, but
Dude, it's like this is like D1 rage bait for me right now.
Hey, Pablo, what day is
What up?
What day is it again?
It's Monday, bro. Oh, Tuesday. Shit.
Damn.
Hey, it's my Monday. I ain't trade yesterday.
yeah.
I got you. I was just gonna say you a little bit fried. You said it's Monday. I said, oh yeah.
No, this is my Monday too, and it's not a good start to the week. Bro, my play would be floating profit. I'll be happy right now, but
A freaking 9
this
mil
is the second
like a
time. This is the
bitch
second
trade.
time today where my play played out and I got out too early. Like, bro,
Tommy.
this is
Dude, I feel like I could get in a long right now, but it's like I've already risked my
Nah, don't do it, Pedro. Don't do it.
Nah, I'm not good.
Fuck you. Come back tomorrow. I'm
Yeah,
gonna give you a 50-point trade. Mark my words.
I'm pretty far in the red for the week, so I don't want to make it worse.
I'm gonna give you a 50-point trade. 2 days back to back, and we're gonna bring that profit back around.
Bro, if I could crush a 50-point trade with fucking get 5 micros, I'd be chilling. It'd be like this loss never fucking happened.
yeah.
If I crushed a fucking 50-point trade with 10 micros, I'd pass my account.
Yeah, you'd be close. Yeah.
Close to.
We got some red folder Thursday.
No, we got some news coming out tomorrow too. So
I see like 2 orange folders tomorrow.
Dude,
This fucking shit is like pissing me off.
Yeah, today's complete horseshit.
I know, bro. It's doing what we want it to do. It's just fucking delayed.
It's doing what we want it to do. It's just having big, huge wakes beforehand. Like, dude,
There's nothing that pisses me off more than feeling like I'm ahead of the curve and I'm fucking not. Like,
dude, right now I'd be floating anywhere from $800 to $1,000 profit. You know, chilling. I can't stand today's price action.
I don't know. This computer's really asking for it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get off the charts, and NQ is gonna send me a text and be like, you really gonna take that loss like a bitch,
bro.
Let's see. I got in like right here.
Yeah, you'd be.
I'd be green right now, son.
Bro, I mean, that's kind of like a
I've been
no-brainer.
talking to myself.
You respected that 5 minute.
That's why, bro. That's why I hopped on the play. Just because
like, that's kind of like a fucking no-brainer. I don't know why
we're in bullish order flow, and we're in great bullish order flow. There's no reason for us to reverse down right now. We're holding above London high on both indexes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'll be hitting full TP right now.
Absolutely.
God, bro.
Holy fuck.
That's what I'm saying. I'll be hitting.
Knock me out and fucking win.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll be hitting full TP right now at $2,000.
Genuinely makes me sick to my stomach.
Oh my God, I'm sick.
Hey, bro. God, bro. You can only fucking hope for days like this.
God, what?
I have nightmares about days like this.
Yeah.
I have nightmares that like I would go on like a fucking losing streak that's just fucking ridiculous. Dude, that's crazy as fuck. It stopped me out. Like, market has been weird. That bitch is run. So if I was swing triggers when I'd be fucking cutting backflips right now. Thomas, did you hear me though?
No.
I said, how much are you down?
Right now? Closer, about 900.
Ooh.
All right, boys. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. Y'all keep it cool.
All right, brother. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
All right.
All right, Pablo.
That's all it wanted to do, though, was come back to that 5 minute gap. And fucking push.
I'm like, bro, why the fuck Britain just keep being on my shit? I had him pinned. Grant, what's the update with your father?
What do you mean?
He's still deep into trade now. Cause I haven't heard nothing from him.
Nah, he's dealing with his own life shit right now. He ain't got time for that right now. He's getting all his fucking living situation down right now. But he talks about it every time I see him.
Penfo, just want to make sure the dream didn't die.
Nah, hell no. He's all in it. I'm really trying to get Caden Hunter on it, bro.
Yeah, Hunter's actually been pretty good about it. But he has everything at his disposal. He has a brother that does it. I've gave him some pretty straightforward education.
Hunter's a big procrastinator, but once I really for sure get it down and can do it on my own, I'm gonna still be in the cause, of course, as better confluence and shit. But once I really understand it myself, then I'm gonna just fucking force them niggas to get put on.
Yeah, heard that.
My biggest wake up call is fucking. I'm gonna go over to not Grants. I'm gonna go over to fucking Cross one day, and I'm gonna just show that nigga their account, or just have it in.
Right. I'm